Hey everyone! Ever wondered where all your files, games, and photos actually go when you save them on your computer? Well, that's where hard drives come in. In this video, we're breaking down the two main types of storage, HDDs and SSDs. We'll talk about how they work, what makes them different, and which one's the best choice for you. So if you've ever been curious about what's inside your computer, stick around, let's get into it. So what is a hard drive and what does it do? Think of a hard drive like a fridge where it stores your food, vegetables, drinks, desserts, and all those edible stuff. A hard drive itself is a hardware component that stores all of your digital content, which includes your documents, pictures, music, videos, programs, application preferences, and operating system that represent digital content stored on a hard drive. There are two general types of hard drives, HDDs and SSDs. Let's elaborate more on the main components of HDDs and SSDs. The HDDs are composed of a spindle, disk, saved file, actuator, read-write head, ARM, power port, data cable port, drive configuration port, and circuit board. However, the casing contains four main components, including the platter, which is used for storing data. Next, the spindle is used for spinning the platters, while the read-write arm is utilized for reading and writing data, and the actuator is used for controlling the actions of the read-write arm. HDDs are affordable and offer large storage capacities, but they have moving parts which can make them slower and more vulnerable to damage. Let's deviate from HDDs and move on to SSDs. In contrast to hard drive components, solid-state drive components are much fewer than HDDs, consisting only of the following. First is flash memory, which is used to store permanent or non-volatile data. Second, the flash controller, which optimizes the configuration of the flash memory chips to deliver high read-write performance. DRAM functions as cache memory between the SSD and external devices. SSDs are faster and more durable than HDDs. If HDDs is a turtle, then the SSDs is a rabbit, but they tend to be more expensive per gigabyte. There are two types of hard drives, which are the hard disk drives and solid-state drives. Let's take a deep dive into it and understand how it works at a technical level. How does a hard drive work? We know that in hard disk drives, there are multiple disks or platters stacked together depending on capacity. These platters have a 120 nanometer thin magnetic layer made of a cobalt chromium tantalum alloy and contain small magnetic domains that can be manipulated to store data. The platter is organized into concentric circles called tracks, and each track is further divided into sectors. Each of its sectors contains a preamble that indicates the exact speed of the spinning disk, and also the length of each bit of data, an address that identifies the track, and sector location for the read-write head. Each sector has an actual storage of 4 kilobytes, and it has an error-correcting code that verifies the accuracy of the stored data. Then there is a gap that provides tolerance between sectors during writing. This is the way that hard disk drives store data. Now we are going to know how data is written and read by the read-write head. By manipulating the direction of magnetization of domains, data is written. To write data, the current is applied to a coil of wire in the right hand, creating a strong magnetic field. The magnetic field is focused at the tip of the right hand and directed into the platter. After that, this field aligns the atoms within a domain to create a permanent magnet, oriented either up or down. After we understand how data is written, now we are going to know how data is read. Data is read by detecting changes in the orientation of magnetic domains. Instead of reading directions up or down, the read head detects transitions between domains pointing in opposite directions. If a change in orientation is interpreted as a binary 1, and the absence of a change is interpreted as a binary 0. But how does the read head detect magnetic fields? The read head uses a multi-layer material with giant magnetoresistance, a material that changes its resistivity based on the strength of magnetic fields passing through it. Low resistivity indicates a strong magnetic field due to a change in domain orientation, which is binary 1, and high resistivity indicates no change in domain orientation, which is binary 0. Now that we understand how hard drives work, let's look at where they are used in real life. Hard disk drives and solid-state drives are used in many devices, including computers, smartphones, tablets, and digital cameras. These are devices commonly used worldwide in real life to go through one's day. The following summarizes the role of hard drives in various mechanical, everyday devices. For hard disk drives, or HDDs, in personal computers, HDDs are used as primary or secondary storage in desktops and laptops. In data centers, they are used in enterprise storage arrays. In consumer electronics, HDDs are commonly integrated. For backups, HDDs are a reliable option for data storage. Now, for solid-state drives, or SSDs, they are used in smartphones and tablets for fast and efficient storage. In laptops, especially high-end models, SSDs improve speed and performance. In digital cameras, SSDs help store high-resolution photos and videos. In digital music players, they store and quickly access large music libraries. In thumb drives, SSD technology provides portable and fast data transfer. Lastly, in graphics cards, SSDs are incorporated to enhance performance. SSDs are more expensive than HDDs, but they are faster and more efficient. SSDs are a good choice for data analytics or gaming workloads. HDDs are a good choice for data backups, data archives, or throughput-intensive workloads. Now, let's go over the pros and cons of hard disk drives and solid-state drives. First, if you're on a budget, hard disk drives are the better choice. A 500 GB HDD costs around $20 to $30, while the same size SSD can be $40 to $60. Next, HDDs go up to 30 terabyte, while SSDs max out at 8 terabyte, and the higher end ones are very expensive. This is why data centers, cloud storage, and backup servers prefer HDDs because of their lower price. Also, if an HDD fails, there's usually a chance to recover lost files. But with SSDs, once data is gone, you can't recover it anymore. For example, forensic experts can retrieve data from HDDs, but with SSDs, they can't. Now onto the cons of HDDs. First off, HDDs have speeds of 80 to 160 megabyte per second, while SSDs start at 500 megabyte per second and can go up to 7,000 megabyte per second. That's why Windows, games, and apps load way faster on an SSD. Moreover, HDDs are bigger and heavier, while SSDs are compact and lightweight. This is why modern laptops like the MacBook Air only use SSDs. Another issue is HDDs consume more energy and run hotter, which can slow down performance. So if you're using a gaming laptop, an SSD will help improve battery life. In addition, HDDs have moving parts, so they can break if dropped or shaken. On the other hand, SSDs are shock resistant, so they last longer. Finally, HDDs make whirring and clicking sounds, while SSDs are completely silent. So if you work in a quiet place, an SSD is a better choice. So what is a hard drive again? Hard drives are storage devices designed to store memory and digital data, commonly found in electronic devices such as computers, smartphones, and digital cameras. There are two main types: HDDs, which store data on spinning magnetic platters using a read-write head to manipulate magnetic domains, and SSDs, which use charge trap flash memory, storing information as different levels of electrons in memory cells. Over time, hard drives have evolved from bulky mechanical devices to high-capacity, high-speed storage solutions. While traditional HDDs remain relevant for cost-effective bulk storage, SSDs have transformed performance with faster speeds and greater durability. With ongoing technological advancements, the future of hard drives looks promising. SSDs will continue to lead in speed and efficiency, while HDDs will still be essential for affordable, high-capacity storage, particularly in data centers and cloud storage. As SSD prices continue to decline, hybrid solutions combining SSD speed with HDD capacity could become more common, offering both high performance and large storage capabilities.